please don't get upset what I'm going to say, is that about 2-3 weeks ago, he tweeted a couple of bad things about a fellow that used to be in your time slot that's now retired, and I thought was a little off-centered. Was a little off-centered because if it wasn't for that man, you guys wouldn't have your sports show.
No, one second, Ron. I'll take the bullet for Peter. Wait a second, Ron.
Yes.
First of all, we don't have to pay homage to competition that never really was nice to us. Number two, sports radio was not invented by Mike and Chris. Bill Mazer, John Sterling,
Art Rush Jr.
There would be sports talk, my friend.
And by the way,
I mean, yeah, he had an iconic career and all that. But for those that think that we should genuflect for someone who, by the way, has not retired and will begin working somewhere else on April 1st, I mean, it's ridiculous. And also, Mike was never kind to us, never gracious about his success. So for us to sit here and like bow down because he decided to leave his job at FAN, I mean, I've had arguments with people on Twitter about this. Sorry, that's not happening. Mike never showed any respect to us going this way. Peter did nothing wrong. To say that we wouldn't have the job, that's nonsense. That's why I never understood the big goodbye. He's coming back. He's just left his job. Imagine somebody having a day for a player who leaves as a free agent. That's exactly what Mike's doing.
Who's coming back next season.
Right, he's coming back next season to do something else on another station or another medium. And we're supposed to sit there, oh, kumbaya, oh, he's great, please. But, I mean, the people that are on Twitter, you guys should have mentioned at the last show. No, why? Why? Again, nothing but disdain and lack of respect coming from the other way. And all of a sudden, because he's leaving FAN, we're supposed to deify him? I'm sorry, that's not the way it works, people. You know, respect goes both ways. If it doesn't come one way, it's not going to go back the other. Called the pea shooter. Called the, oh, they'll never get close to me. Well, the final book of his life, he finished second, we finished third. I don't know. I was pretty good math. That's close.
I know, and he specifically, and that was the thing people jumped me for. I specifically pointed out on Twitter, and people got mad. And this is why I went at Neil Best, who wrote about it for Newsweek.
Neil Worst, okay?
Wow, I love that.
I have a little garbage can next to me.
Which I don't want to see you hurl.
And I think that this is the tweet that I got just before we came back from commercial from James Williams. Good luck, chunk blower.
Oh, that's gross.
Well, I'm rooting for you not to. I think I'm leaning towards you're going to say, you know what? That wasn't that bad. Because you love bread. You love a burger. You like lettuce. So you just described all the things you have not had, but not necessarily know if you don't like.
Hold on, Michael. Nice and slow.
Wait a minute. We're setting it up.
Hold on. We're setting it up. Don't rush. Michael's grabbing the burger now with his right hand. It's been here for about an hour, so it is a colder Whopper.
Lukewarm.
There are onions, a myriad of raw onions sticking out the side of the burger.
I can honestly tell you that I'm in pre-gag right now.
I don't know if that's a bad show. This is a half-eaten Whopper that I've been enjoying over the last couple of minutes. So that's the innards of the Whopper.
Looks great.
Where you see the mayo, you see the pickle, you see the tomato, you see the onion, but you also see the wonderful burger and the bread, which is absolutely delicious.
All right, here it is. Michael K., after losing his bet, has the Whopper in his right hand, onion sticking out.
What kind of a bite do you think he did?
Grabs with left hand. We'll see. Hopefully the man bites. He has to finish it. So he's got a lot to get through here.
He is really struggling. Now imagine you biting into like raw squid. This is how that's the face that he's taking. Wow. Double clutched.
He triple clutched and puts it down without taking a bite.
He gagged before the bite.
This isn't RJ,
good.
kill the drums. It's going to take too long here.
This isn't good.
Here he goes, trying again. He's lifting it back up. He's edging it near his mouth. Mouth's open. It's in the mouth. And a bite down.
There it is.
Bite goes down. He's biting.
Chewing.
He keep going. He's making a face, but he's biting. He's chewing.
Are you still with us, Michael? Are you still with us? He looks like he's about to pass out. He's got his hand over his mouth.
Hands over his mouth, but he's chewing. I got to tell you, he's getting. I'm telling you right now, Don, he's getting through it.
Now, he hasn't swallowed yet. Wait a minute. He hasn't swallowed because there's been a delay.
He's getting.
Oh, he's pointing towards the garbage now.
Oh, my God. I'm starting to get nervous. Oh, no.
Now, I don't know if he's going to throw up or whether he's going to spit the remnants out. He swallowed.
Hold on. He swallowed some of it.
But it looks like he's almost finished with the first bite. All right, let's get an update from Michael.
That's a bite.
Let's get an update. Get a swig of water in there, Michael. Yeah. That's one of what probably will be 10 to 12 bites before it's done. So
I really have to eat the whole thing?
Well, I mean,
just tell us your state right now.
I feel nauseous.
No, you don't.
You didn't enjoy it at all?
No.
Not one bit of the taste was good.
What about the burger? What about the bread? What about the lettuce?
Overwhelmed by the ointment.
Well, what is it that bothers you the most?
The ointment.
All of it?
I can feel ointment in my mouth.
Yeah, but there's onion, there's ketchup,
There's
and
not
pickle.
moisturizer on the burger.
It's
Now,
ointment.
there's 3 things you've never had before. You did have the ketchup, but you ate it out of a packet. Nobody likes that, even people that love ketchup.
Go ahead,
He's going right in now for the second one.
Go for it. Oh, yeah.
Just as big as the first.
Oh, yeah, solid bite. He's making a worse face this time, though.
Yeah. Although he's
I
chewing
can really
faster.
taste the mayo.
He just felt the mayo.
No. Oh, no, he's covering his mouth. Oh, no, he's covering his mouth.
Oh, no. Is he going to spit it out, or
No.
is he going to...
He's fine. He's fine.
All right. This is going to... Oh.
No. RJ, don't play that sound. RJ, don't play that sound.
Don't do it. This is very serious now. This is not good. Because that's...
No. You made a sound.
Oh, no. Can you see? Peter's got a better angle than
I'm over
I do.
1,000 on Periscope. This is huge. People love it.
So what happened there, Michael? Did you spit any out? Oh, well, he just gagged again.
Oh.
All right.
Well, now, boss is here. Do I have to finish through with this, Mr. GM?
Oh, nodded. The
wow.
boss nodded.
I didn't
yes.
even think about it. Because I'm leaning towards enough. Yeah, because
at least you gotta
this
get
is my friend. I thought this was a scam. Now, either this is like one of the greatest actors of all time, and he's Al Pacino here, or those 2 bites were the worst 2 bites of his life. Now here comes 3. I don't know if we about what a quarter done. Each time he takes a bite, it's worse than the one before. You think it would get better at
that one? He really struggled with. I gotta tell you, I don't know what he's struggling with.
Now you're looking towards me. There's no bucket here, Michael. You got to look to the left.
John, take another bite. It's so good. What a great burger this is. It's as good as always.
That one had a lot of mayonnaise and tomato, that one. And I'm enjoying it. So
Every bite seems worse, though. This one he's really taking his time with.
can I see the burger, Mike? I want to see how far along you are. All right, he's a little over a quarter done. All right, bite number 4.
The problem is the bites are getting smaller. I saw it on that one. But that was a smaller bite. He's lucky if he knocked off an eighth right there.
This one doesn't seem as bad as the previous 3. Although he is struggling, but it looks like I think we've hit now the level of discomfort.
Yeah.
So I think he can fight through it here. I haven't seen a gag now in the last
Look
couple.
how red his face is.
He's not enjoying
nauseous.
himself. He's not enjoying himself at all, but I think we've reached the point now where he can do this.
He stopped talking to us, though.
Oh, yeah.
He's really mad. This is definitely the worst thing. Aggressively going for number 5.
That bite looked like he's sort of starting to like.
He's turned the corner. He's chewing faster now. He's gotten around the bend now. His body has made the necessary adjustment.
I'm very impressed. I got to tell you, at this point, I'm kind of impressed. If he continues to finish out this way, I'd say he's halfway home.
I despise both of you.
I don't know why you would despise us. Despise yourself for making the bet, Michael.
Immediately.
I'm
better.
flaming right now. Man, I swear.
Yeah. So he's halfway through the burger.
You know what you should be upset with? That you were a guy who went against your boy Doug Marone in that game last week.
But I still couldn't win. I still wouldn't have been able to win.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 'Cause I got
Still
both
would have been
games
2
right.
out with 1 to go.
That's right. That's a good point. I was perfect last week. Forgot.
You want to know the worst thing? The 2 worst things.
What's that?
The tomato and the mayo. And the next bite has a lot of tomato in it.
Oh, I see the tomato. It's sticking out on that one.
Bite 6. Officially beyond the halfway point of the Whopper.
Make it big. Just go for it.
Yeah.
Get after it!
He bit that one like he really enjoys a Whopper.
Oh, no. He's paying the price. No, he's paying the price. He's leaning over. He's leaning left. He sees the water. He's getting to the water. All right, he's swallowing it down. He's getting the water. He's looking like he's in the hot dog contest
That was
at
rough.
Nathan's.
That was bad.
All right, so let's get another update. Are you satisfied, or do you want him to finish?
No, I'm finishing it.
Yes. You know what? I knew it. This is my guy.
You are getting a lot of points with the listeners. Twitter is
Right.
exploding right now. They can't believe that you're fighting through this. You legitimately look like you're struggling. This is far worse than the ketchup packet. This is far worse than you dressing up in full Rangers uniform at a game.
I'm getting my hair dyed.
People are saying, some people think he's faking it and that he likes the...
No, I know him. He's not. Peter, you know him too.
I wish some
He's
people in
not
my
faking
past
it.
that I know faked it like this.
Wow. Some people are saying they want puke. They won't be happy till they get puke.
I think we're beyond that, don't you think?
No, the last one.
Wow, he had it halfway in his mouth and took it right out.
We're about 2 bites away from him being done. And with each one, he's getting through it. Now, the question is, can he get through the rest of the show?
That's why I love this contest, because we got 2 more hours to see how this plays out.
We going to 7:15? I didn't know about this.
No, for 1 hour. Oh, you're counting down the minutes. 1 hour and 45 minutes.
Sean Smith says, prediction, Michael starts to love ointment and starts getting...
Other people defending you, saying you can't fake a face like that. And I think it's true. Look at that, the sadness on his face. I would say he's under half. Oh, he knocked a piece of lettuce out, but it's okay. But don't knock out more than that, or we have to do the whole thing over again. Big bite. Oh, take it. Take that grade A American beef.
He can't have what just happened to me with my Whopper. Where...
Oh, no.
Is he throwing up?
Hold on.
Oh, no.
Wait, oh, no. He's picking the bucket.
Oh, no.
No. Michael, you're more than halfway home. You're more than halfway home.
I thought we were beyond the point of this. Did he?
No, not yet. He comes back down.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
How do you people like this?
I think it's phenomenal. What I was saying before, Peter, is that
I got pickle at
when you get a bite and it still has onion in the sandwich and you have to pull the onion out and like slurp it up like spaghetti. I just had that. If he had to have that,
It's
then
over.
he'd be done.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right. You enjoyed it.
Yeah, I didn't have. It's such a straight. The two people that know each other so well and share so much in common can have just complete polar opposites on a Whopper.
I like the confidence he has, though. He looks like he grabbed it here with the meat. No, and he's going to lose some tomato on the back end. It's all right.
See, for the people that
he barely could touch the tomato with his hand.
So for the people that are listening on radio, this is torture. Television, I think, is capturing exactly what Michael's going through. All right, that bite was better than the last one.
Well, I have a napkin.
Oh, he needs a napkin.
I got you. Right here for you, boss. No problem.
So
there you go. There you go.
Don't
try to spit it out, though. All right.
Are you a bite away now? Let me see the sandwich. Yeah, he needs 2 more bites.
2 more bites.
Has anybody counted the bites? We got to be over like 7 or 8.
How you doing, Mike?
I'm not doing the football contest next year. I'll just...
We'll just bet on something that's not going to kill you.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. First of all, Bill Polian's in the Hall of Fame. Couldn't get 2 games more wrong.
I know, but
he's blaming
I know
Polian.
you.
Now
I
he's
know-
taking shots at Polian. This is
I know
sad.
more football than both of you put together, and I'm eating this.
Oh, wow. Someone just said, and I don't recommend this. Someone wrote, watching while driving may crash, worth it. No, do not
crash.
Just listen on the radio.
Now, the
guys.
fact that he says you know more football than the both of us combined, he's now delusional. Now he's gotten to a state now
sick.
where his body is starting to like shut down.
But I'll tell you right here, he's down to the final 2 bites.
I'm really surprised that he's torturing this much.
He's giving his phone.
We got a tweet from the great Bob Wischusen.
Oh,
Text, excuse me. I am so jealous my fat ass hasn't had a Whopper in 15 years. I'd kill for one. I love those things. And yet Michael is struggling through his. So, Bob, I feel your pain as I'm enjoying my Whopper. Bite for bite with Michael, completely different experience.
I'm going to try to do this in one.
Here we go.
Oh, this is aggressive, even for people who love the Whopper. He's got 2 bites left, and it's going to go down in one shot.
He's going for the final bite, ladies and gentlemen.
To prove his manhood, to finish something disgusting.
Oh, it's all in. It's all in.
And I think... Oh,
no. He may have bitten off more than he can chew.
Yes. This might be the first round of the XFL, biting off too much more than he can chew, but he's now stepped away from the bucket, and it looks like he's going to make it through. He's throwing out his napkins in the wrapper. One more gulp of water to wash it down, and Michael K, ladies and gentlemen, has finished the Whopper.
Well done, sir.
What a great job.
What a great job out of you.
Oh, terrific.
In just a shade under 20 minutes, you made it through a Burger King Whopper.
You know what, Michael?
It's not quite down yet, though, Don.
I really feel bad, but he's gotten through it now. And I thought for a while that this was just some big scam, that he's going to end up enjoying it. But if he faked it, he's the greatest actor ever. Because if you were watching on Yes, you saw without question. And if you watched on Peter's Periscope, without question, he struggled with every single bite as he's now finally finished.
Michael, so how was it? Be honest.
It was awful.
It was really bad.
Everything I despise.
And
it's like a food you.
Oh, you know what? It's just mean now.
Now his senses are starting to come back.
And you know what's sad? He's like, Don, you know how like little kids, when you tell them that when they just say they don't like something for no reason and then they refuse to like it even if they could like it? That's what he's doing. He didn't even give it a chance.
You know what? What kind of a jackwagon are you? I didn't give it a chance. I ate the stupid thing. The LaGreca Polian fight is the type of fight where if you have first row tickets, ringside, right?
I got news for you. If it's a physical fight, I don't like those
ringside
chances.
tickets to this fight, and throughout the fight, you're getting pelted with Don's saliva
At least
and blood.
I had, and I'm going to call you out, Michael, because I think Peter has the guts. I at least had the guts to step into the ring. I have an opinion going up against the Hall of Fame general manager I disagree with, and I went into the ring. You wouldn't have done it. You'd be like, right, Bill, you're right. Let's move on to another question.
First of all,
I stepped into the ring.
I
Look
firmly...
at this garbage. Look at this garbage. Oh, my... Fix that.
He's telling me to fix the mic? Is that what he's doing, Peter?
I got to tell you, in all my years, never seen anything like that. The whole, how fast can Yes get a replay of that? Because his mic completely fell apart.
Right.
It fell into his hands.
Right.
So he was not
He's
only
lost his mind.
Well, he was not only.
I think that was a rant.
Well, remember, he was pummeled by an 80-something-year-old man, destroyed, and then afterwards has his team beating him
His
up.
mouthpiece came flying out. Here it is on Yes. We're going to show it on Yes
The mouthpiece.
again. I mean, I wish we had a telestrator. Look at this. Look at this. And then he throws down a $10,000 piece of equipment. Just throws it. Look at him. Look at him. Please, if you're listening on radio, watch it tonight. It's a disgrace what he did.
When you're poorly run, this is what happens. It's just like life. Gather around the radio, everybody. I'm going to teach you something. Can't wait till my kids get older so I can impart this information onto them. Everybody's got a buddy. Everybody's got somebody at work, right? God, the boss hates me. I never catch a break. The guy that's got the executive office in the corner, he gets all the breaks. He sucks up to the boss. Me, the boss doesn't like me. I never get the breaks. My wife hates me. My kids hate me. You know what? You're a loser. Those are losers. Because they're not good enough, they blame everybody else. The Mets don't win because we've got injuries, or our medical staff doesn't know what it's doing, or Jay Horowitz doesn't know what he's doing, because we're on WOR and nobody cares. They are poorly run. Oh, poor us. We never catch a break. Oh, Citi Field was built on an ancient Indian burial ground. Stop. Look around Major League Baseball. Where's their Harper? Where's their Trout? Where's their Altuve? Where's their Judge? Where's their Sanchez? Where? I bring up Ed Kranepool because poor Ed Kranepool came up when he was 17 years old, spent his entire career as a Met. That's your guy. That's your forever guy. Not Ruth, not Gehrig, not Mantle, not DiMaggio, not Berra, not Jeter, not Pettit, not Andujar, not Torreyes, not Judge, not Bird. Ed Kranepool. Ed Kranepool. There's 90% of this audience right now that couldn't pick Ed Kranepool out of a lineup. If Ed Kranepool picked them up at the airport, they'd say, hey, dude, what's your name? Can you take me to Midtown? You played for the Mets? That's cool, man. When did you play for the Mets? That's awesome, dude. That's your forever player. Ed bleeping Kranepool. That's it. There's not one other one. Not one. And don't give me Reyes. Don't give me Reyes. And don't give me Wright.
And when you say forever, you mean like so Tom Seaver is not that? Because he left.
They traded Tom Seaver away, Michael. They traded him away. And then in 1984, he came back. He begged to be a Met in 84. Michael, he begged them. I want to come back to this piece of garbage organization just because these were my best days. And they left him unprotected, and the White Sox took him. The White Sox, though, you know what he did with the White Sox, Michael? Do you remember what he did? Do you remember what he did?
300th win.
Against who?
Yanks.
Right in his hometown, right here in New York. Right here in New York. He wins his 300th game as a White Sox. Darryl, 3 championships as a Yankee. Gooden, no-hitter as a Yankee. Nolan Ryan, 7 no-hitters. Not one of them is a Met. 7. Kuzman was a Twin. Bud Harrelson was a Ranger. Do I go on? Do I go on? They killed Gil Hodges. Nothing's good. There's no good. Not one thing is good.
Please tell me who is going to score the touchdown for the Jets first?
Let's go with the numbers. Matt Forte.
Matt Forte? Matt Forte doesn't play for the Jets.
Oh, let's go with Robbie Anderson. Is he on the DL?
Well, he might not play.
You're right, Robbie Anderson, thanks. Sorry, that's your guy. Put him on hold. Let's move on.
Wow.
No. How many chances you get? Matt Forte's not a Jet. Robbie Anderson didn't practice. Tough. How many guesses? Should he get 7, Andrew? Let's give him 12. Oh. My God, we're giving you a chance to win money, and you call up and you don't know who's on the team? You don't know the rules? Oh, keep picking. Keep picking. I don't know, Sid Luckman. I'll go with Sid Luckman. Give me Joe Namath. I think Joe Namath will. Don Maynard. Let's go with Don. Morons. I can't take it. Put him on hold. Take it.
No,
that's what he gets. And I hope Robbie Anderson doesn't play. I hope he doesn't play. My dear Matt Forte.
What was his last name?
Why not Jameis Winston? Jameis Winston. You know what? How about this? How about Jamison Winston? I think Jamison Winston's going to score the touchdown. My God, it's weird with your tolerance. It really is. Well, a guy does roll call, you want to stab him in the chest. Meanwhile, a guy wants to get a dozen moron guesses, and you keep letting him pick.
Well,
will you pick a high ground and stick with it, for God's sake?
He couldn't give him Matt Forte. He doesn't exist.
Oh, my
He doesn't exist.
So you give him another chance? He should have been stuck with Matt. It should have been Matt Forte. Thanks for calling. You're a loser. You give him a second guess, Robbie Anderson, who hasn't practiced all week, and you're like, well, maybe if he plays, well, let's give him a third chance.
Well, he hung up. So we're going to take another contestant.
Why? No, he's Robbie Anderson.
We don't have his information.
Wait, you hear what I'm saying, Peter?
No, I hear
the
you.
things that he has no tolerance for. The things that he has no tolerance for.
You ever seen the movie Falling Down?
Yes.
This is that moment.
But I don't understand.
This is when
a guy says, "Hi, Peter. I love your work at Hot 97." You disconnect the guy. A guy called up and said, Matt Forte, who hasn't played for the Jets all year. Maybe he thought they were playing the Bears from last week when Forte was a Bear. All right. So obviously, maybe he had a mini stroke. So you give him a second chance. And he says, Robbie Anderson, guy hadn't practiced all week. And all of a sudden, Mr. Tolerance over here is like, well, he hasn't practiced. Let's give him a third opportunity.
I'm not even going to look at this
meanwhile, somebody calls
lunatic,
up and says,
okay?
hey, Don, I love the fact that you went to Rampo College. Click.
Peter, see if you understand.
Click.
Don doesn't quite get how the bills are paid. This is a sponsored giveaway.
Well, right. I'm
so
treating
there
it
has to be
with respect.
And there's also legalese that's involved where you actually have to take a real contestant. But Don lives in his own little planet Uranus.
What does that have anything to do?
Because I can't take a guy who says Matt Forte when he's not on a Jet 53 man.
So get another. All right. So fine, you gave him another chance. He says Robbie Anderson hadn't practiced all week, and you're like, well, he hasn't practiced all week. At what point do you move on?
I was going to take him, but he hung up. So here's the deal, everybody.
No, when he said Matt Forte, you go to somebody else. You have to take somebody. Not somebody who's going to have a yo-yo guess and play with us.
Again,
we're giving away money.
Let me talk to you, Peter.
I know.
So Andrew puts on one pigskin payoff guy. Mm-hmm. So if that guy happens to, take Walter Payton as his guess, there's not another pigskin payoff guy lined up there. So what I'm going to do, is his face still red? I'm going to go 1-800-919-3776, and I'll do this again so you have an opportunity to pick the Jet that's going to actually score the first touchdown. Okay. I'm trying to keep this all together, Peter.
No, I understand. It was an emotional time.
It really wasn't. He turned it into lunacy.
I have to
rant
sit
in 3
here.
days?
I have to sit here. Because Peter won't have my back, even though time and time again I have him.
I had your back just yesterday.
Why is he doing this? Why is he being like this?
I have to sit here with the uncomfortability of you disconnecting people because they're too nice to us for too long. And meanwhile, we're getting trolled, and you just hang with it.
No,
so I wanted that person
Now
punished.
you're saying it's a troll, or he just didn't know what was going on?
Well, all right, either one. Either we're getting trolled or it's the king of all yo-yos. Either one we're not dealing with, buddy.
Anybody that wants to be a troll and give up a chance at $500, God bless them.
Then Matt Forte, RJ, lock it in, and I'll anxiously anticipate Matt Forte scoring on Sunday for the Jets. But no, you give him another opportunity. So who does he guess? The guy that we just talked about hasn't practiced all week. And then you say, well, he hasn't practiced all week, so let's give him a third chance.
If it wasn't for me, we'd be going down the roster from the 76 Jets to find a guy that could play. And I can't believe I can't get anybody to realize that I'm in the right here.
You knew the greatest shortstop ever in the history of baseball is? Who you think?
Greatest shortstop ever?
Ever. If you're going to start a team, who you want to play shortstop?
Maybe Jeter.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm a Cal guy, you know that.
Who?
Cal Ripken. Yeah, Cal Ripken.
There's only one guy you start your team with.
Who?
His name's Alex Rodriguez. He was the third baseman only with the Yankees.
Right.
Yeah.
This guy's got 2,000 more RBIs, 2,000 more runs scored, and 697 home runs and Golden Gloves. Jeter's the winningest shortstop ever.
Right.
Okay? Talk about Jeter for a moment. We got some time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Now, I don't think there's anybody in the country who knows more about baseball than me. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just telling you the truth.
You're sort of tooting your own horn, but I respect it.
Well, name me somebody who knows more about baseball.
Exactly. Well, you're Pete Rose. I think you're allowed to do that.
It has nothing to do with my name. But there again, I don't think I could leave this studio today and go run the Reds tomorrow. And I think Jeter's finding that harder than he thought it was going to be. He's a great shortstop. He'd probably make a great manager. But running a baseball team is difficult, Michael. You know that. Okay? And the first thing he did when he went there is you got to rid of all the salaries. You got a billionaire owner, right? So why are you worried about the salaries? I understand. Why did anybody ever give Stanton that much money? Okay? I don't know. D. Gordon's gone. How about the kid from Milwaukee?
Oh,
who Jeter had?
unbelievable.
MVP.
And
Might be
Ozuna.
MVP this year again.
Yeah.
I mean, so it takes a different mentality to run a baseball team, I think. And Jeter knows baseball as much as anybody except me. Okay, but that don't help you as making those decisions and knowing the tampering rules and all that different stuff. It's not like playing the game. Do you guys have a feeling that? Do you disagree with it or agree with it?
Well, I think I think he's hurting his legacy in Miami. The people down there don't like him. He made some unpopular moves, and he got rid of great players.
I just don't understand when you got a player as great as him. He's got to have $250 in the bank, right?
You would think.
Okay, and he just built a 22,000 square foot home in Tampa with 10-car garage. Why do you take a job in Miami?
I just think he likes
I
it
think
down
he
there. I
wants to
think
own
the
a team.
challenge.
He lives in Tampa.
It's the challenge, I think.
Well, Derek Jeter don't need no challenge of managing a team or being a general manager of a team. If he wanted a challenge, he should have become manager of the Yankees.
Yeah, but he's part owner there. I think that was
Well, that's
big to
because
him.
you got to be in there. Friend gave him a percentage.
Right.
Yeah, but I just said he's worth $250. You need more money? It's like A-Rod. Every time I turn the TV on, A-Rod's somewhere.
But I think he enjoys the challenge. I'm not sure how much he enjoys the game. Like you say, you watch every game.
Yeah, he
was
I
anxious
don't
to
enjoy
leave the
it.
game.
I don't enjoy it at all. Because
No, but you enjoyed your pat. Like when they had to drag you off the field.
Yeah,
like I think Derek looked forward to not playing baseball anymore.
I don't think so. No,
I don't think that's true at all.
No,
He
I
loved the
think
game too much.
He didn't like to watch the game when he wasn't playing it.
Right.
But he was ready. When he was done, he was done.
Oh, A-Rod told me when he used to go out with Jeter, they couldn't go anywhere where the game was on TV because Jeter didn't want to watch it.
Right.
I mean, that's just the opposite of me.
A-Rod once stayed over Jeter's place, and he said, do you have the baseball package? And Jeter said, what's the baseball package?
Yeah.
Because A-Rod's a baseball addict.
Oh, is that when he went to J-Lo's house?
I'm sure J-Lo has the MLB package.
Come on, Michael. You're going to get in trouble.
I know A-Rod watches the show, so he's going to love this. Do you like baseball the way it is right now?
No, not at all. I mean,
do you understand what they're doing?
yes, I understand what they're doing.
Do you like the shifts?
Everybody that plays baseball today, as far as I'm concerned, is a potential home run hitter.
Right.
There ain't nobody playing baseball today on a roster that don't have at least one home run. It didn't used to be like that. You got guys now hitting 15, 18 home runs, and they're not even home run hitters. These ballparks today are jokes. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I can name you 10, 12, 14 ballparks.
Well, the one in
You ever been to
Cincinnati is probably the worst.
You ever been to Houston?
Yeah.
That is a bandbox. Camden Yards, that is a bandbox.
Great American Ballpark,
Philadelphia,
too, right?
Great American Ballpark. Colorado, Arizona. The ball's fly out of these ballparks.
Would you try to hit home runs if you were a player today?
No, I try to hit the ball hard like I did because line drives are going to go out of the ballpark.
Right.
All you're doing dropping the back shoulders, you're trying to get a tape measure home run. I've never seen so many guys with 2 strikes swing and foul it off or swing and miss it and fall down.
There's no more 2-strike approach anymore.
Huh?
There's no more 2-strike approach anymore.
Well, believe it or not, if you get some two-strike base hits with a man on second, you're going to win.
Michael, this is Gil in Bensonhurst. Listen to me, Michael, please. Please don't hang up. Please listen. Okay. Last night, this whole thing would be different if Joe Girardi, Aaron Boone, if Aaron Boone had the presence of mind to pinch hit for Gary Sanchez in the first inning.
All right, goodbye, Gil. You said don't hang up. I lied. All right, I lied.
Get off the phone.
Bye, Gil.
Get off
Bye,
the
Gil.
phone.
Bye-bye, Gil.
God,
Bye-bye, Gil.
I can't talk to
Bye-bye,
people like
Gil.
this anymore.
Bye-bye, Gil.
Oh, my
Bye-bye,
God,
Gil. Pinch
stop
hit for
it,
Gary
Gil.
Sanchez in the first inning. Then why was he in the lineup, Gilbert? Oh, my goodness.
Stop. Just don't dial the phone, please. Or have the nurse not dial the phone, okay? I just don't understand. Michael, we got to stop. Andrew, screen them out. We can't do it. We're on for another 3 hours. It can't be done. Screen them out. I'll take an Islander call. I'm not going to do this today. I'm not. I'll get ready for the Ranger game. I'll sit in the corner like Blair Witch with my notebook, and I'll write all the numbers down for the Capitals. I'm not going to sit here for 3 hours and talk to moron baseball fans. You're not going to pinch it for a catcher in the first inning and then leave yourself with just one catcher for the rest of the game? Austin Romine's going to hit a grand slam home run? Why? He's 0 for 2 in the history of the postseason, for God's sakes. Stop it. Screen him out.
I actually think Gil made some salient points.
I mean, can you imagine that there are people that breathe the air that believe that Gary Sanchez should have been pinch hit for in the first inning? In the first inning, goodness gracious. Wow.
Michael, it's Gil. It's Gil again, Michael. I just want to say they should have pinch hit for Gary Sanchez. Please listen to me.
You're going to hurt your throat talking like that.
I know. I sound just like him, though.
Look, I think Don passed away.
Don?
It's just too much. It's too much. I love what I do, but boy, they test it.
It's time for goodbye again. See everybody have a great night. That's a wrap on the show for today. I'm Chris Sheeran. For all of us here on the Michael K. Show, we'll see you next time. Enjoy, everybody.